So today was the first day working to finish the basement. A lot of money. They painted, I believe. Painting the living room area or playroom or something. And then this is going to be an office. They're using this lamp for something. My brother didn't want to come without lamp. Okay. This I will take 2 weeks. So let's see. No, living room. Day 2. They started the floor and they painted. And they put a door here. This place was closed before. So we can put some things in there. Let's put the door to the closet. And there's the door for this office. Still don't know what's going to be in the space. We're working on the bathroom. Started with the steps. Hello YouTube fam. How's everybody doing? I am trying to make another Nigerian delicacy. I want to cook Ogbono soup. I haven't cooked Ogbono soup in a long time. I hope I remember how to cook it. But today, I haven't spoken to my niece in a long time, like phone call. My niece is all the way in, she's in York or Leeds. She's in UK by herself, doing college education, university. Summer break, she finished her first year in the school she was in. And everybody, me, her, and my sister, and her mom, we all decided that it was okay for her to move off campus. She was even the one that brought it up. And we said, okay, look for a place. And she did, somewhere cheaper. So she won't be paying as much, or we won't be paying as much, spending so much money on her accommodation. I don't think it was even up to 1 month that she was in there. She sent us a message that she wanted to move out from the place because she had done the math and she realized it was going to be an hour train ride for her to go to school from this new place when school starts. And then maybe another month went by and then she sent us a message on she will find somebody to take over her lease and then she will find somewhere that is closer to her school. I was like, okay. This was early this month. And that was the last I heard about that conversation. This was almost like 2 weeks ago. My thought process was, is either she decided she would tough it out and just stay in this accommodation. At least, I don't know, maybe for like 6 months or something. That wasn't the case. Called her today. I said, how are you? She said, I'm fine. I'm like, are you fine looking the way you are? She said, I'm all right, Sha. That's okay. Explain all right, Sha. All right, Sha, like in Nigeria, I'm so. I want to grab my goat meat from the fridge. And then she throws me a bombshell. She said, I'm all right, Sha, because they might be kicking me out of this house on the 30th. So what do you mean they will be kicking you out of the house on the 30th? Were you given a eviction notice? And she said, yeah, they sent her a message that she will have to move out by on the 30th. I said, which 30th? You mean this 30th or the following 30th? She said, this one. When did they give you the letter? On the 18th. And who did you tell? What did you do with it? Nothing. I was disappointed. Like the last message I sent to you was on the 5th. So this tells me that you've been having conversation with your landlord between then and now, and you haven't shared it with anybody. Like what were you going to do if I didn't call you? Do you have a place? Do you have the money? Pay for it? What was the plan? If you've been having conversations with your landlord that you can't handle, I don't read minds. If you don't share it, how will I know? That's what I told her. Ma'am, I don't know if this is common with people in their 20s. She's working part time. So sometimes she contributes to her rent. She buys her own foodstuffs. Like when it's things like this, you need to involve people that should be able to help you. I'm sharing this because the way I saw her when I called her, I could tell by the way she was responding that something wasn't right. And it was only because I made a video call. That's why I could see her face. And for the most part, anytime I want to talk to her, I always want to do video call so I can see her expressions when she says, because if I had done a phone call, regular phone call, and she tells me I'm fine, I'll just take it as a normal, but maybe she's just under the weather, not knowing it was housing thing. I'm sharing this because there are adults who do the same thing. You'll be going through stuff and you won't want to share with people. I mean, I know like sometimes not everybody will have your best interest at heart. You might think you're talking to somebody who, how you say, who got your back, but all they want to do is laugh at you. There are only like a few people I have in my circle that I can share things like this with. Like if I'm having a hard time with finances, it's my family. That was my reason for telling my niece to create this group chat. Like if something is bugging me, I share it. It takes off like 50% of the weight off my shoulder by the time I share it. Few people will just give me ideas and be like, do this, continue to do what you're doing, or do that. Most times when I share it, it's because I'm looking for ideas, other things I can do, or that other things that people have done that has worked for them. So anyway, she has shared 5 rentals that she saw. So I told her she needs to make out time to go look at those places, make sure she's checking the distance to her school because we don't want to make the same mistake twice. Anyway, I'm going to start cooking it with this pressure pot. And then I'm going to do some errands. I need to buy I want to put onions in this thing. Feel like I need to put something else. Stockfish. The stockfish might not cook at the same time as the other meats. While that is cooking, I need to go buy strawberries so I can make a smoothie with this. I also want to buy spinach that I would use in this soup. I really don't want to go out today. Let me go grab my purse and head out. Try this dual recording thing. I did not write a list today, so I need to be very careful what I'm buying. Good source of iron, spinach. I need strawberries. Where are they at? What in the world? On strawberries? That's wild. Let's see. I need juice. Thank you. Let me go to meat section. I should probably buy this Powerade for the days I run. Let's see how much sugar is in it. 21 grams of sugar. Maybe there are other drinks that will give me electrolytes without sugar. Don't have sugar, then it has something else. Alright, I'm returning that. It's not gonna help me think I better off buying like a calcium gummies or mineral gummies or something. You know what? I think I should just go home. I only wanted spinach, by the way. I don't need anything else. It's a record with this, but like I have to hold it like this. So let me see if I'll find the gummies. Magnesium citrate, calcium with vitamin D. Why can't you have both of them? I have something like this at home, but I have to check it because this one right here has calcium, potassium, sodium, zinc. Alright, I'll check the one I have at home before I buy calcium supplement. As usual, when I don't go with list, or even when I do though, I still buy stuff that are not on my list. Today, I ended up buying how many things? I only wanted spinach, but I bought a few other stuffs. Oh, yeah. Okay. All these people want to hit me today. It stinks in here. Stockfish can smell for the whole of Africa. I don't know what's going on. The trash people, they have not been taking our recycle. So at this point, I'm even thinking I don't want to recycle anymore. Let's see. The stockfish is cooked. But banana because I want to make some smoothie. Orange juice. I always like to buy the ones that are not from concentrate. This was why I went out. Spinach. Then I bought this. For the smoothie, I could not find strawberry for the life of me. And magnesium. Okay. I need to check to see if what I have in there has calcium in it. I have multivitamin for adults. Vitamin gummies. It doesn't have it. So I guess when I'm done with this, I won't buy it again. It doesn't have anything. None of the minerals that the other ones I've been using have. I will have to go back and buy the calcium. It's sweet. I'm gonna have to spread it at one in the morning and one at night. It's acidic. Well, it has sugar, something like sugar coating over it. I need the calcium and I need the magnesium. I'm starting a new job soon, and it's going to be 11 a.m. to 9:30 p.m. 10 hours, 4 days a week. My goodness. And it's going to be in PACU. I am so happy because I just need to survive this month, the remainder of this month and next month. And then I'm going to start nursing in one of the departments that I have been wanting to work at for the past 3 years. And also it's close to our house. So I won't have to be driving long distance to go to work. Because I'm starting this 11. What part of the fish is this? Is this like a snake fish? See, I've never seen the head of fish like this. But I don't even know if this is the head. I like to wash the fish with hot water. That way the skin comes off easily. I'll taste the beef. I think it's softer than the last one I cooked on the stove. It's okay. I need to figure out how to cook this Ogbono. So let me go and watch some YouTube videos, refresh my memory. Don't think I need to know how to cook it. It's gonna come back to me. So it's not going to be purely Ogbono. I'm going to add okra to it. So I'm gonna grind it a little bit. So this is Ogbono My mom sends it to us from Nigeria. I feel like I can use all of this one for this soup. Like I said, I haven't cooked it in a while. And this is the okra. I chopped it and then I grated a little bit to make it smaller in the soup. So that it's not just big chunks of okra. I know people here, they can fry the okra and eat it. I've never eaten it like that. I don't know if I'm ever going to. But anyway, I'm starting this new job. So, and I know I will have more time early in the morning, get my workouts done. Starting this new job at 11 a.m. will give me the time that I need to wake up, jog, work out, and get ready for work. Yeah, I feel like if I can plan my mornings very well, the rest of the days are usually easier. I'm so happy. So yeah, this is the head of this fish. I have to wash this one very well because it has a lot of dead ants, plenty in the dry fish. When I was growing up, my dad's mom, she didn't care. I don't even think she used to wash the fish. She would just bring it out from wherever they are and dump it inside the soup. And when you're eating the soup, you'll just be seeing all these black things floating in the soup. There's a saying in my village, "Iburibu barano, awola dada." Iburibu is maggots. So they're just saying that any maggots that is in a meat has become part of the meat, so it's okay to eat it. That's a saying. I don't do it. I don't know if you can see those black things inside there. So yeah, I need to wash it thoroughly. Make sure I get all of it out. That's the only way I will be able to eat the soup, especially since I'm the one cooking it. I'm making Ogbono soup, but I'm going to add okra to it so that it will make it more slimy. That's how I like it. And I also want to add bitter leaf to the spinach that I'm going to be putting in the soup. The fish, I finally washed it. It was like 4 fish, but look, it's so small. It's like a lot of oil. It's going to be swimming in oil. You can smell the onions, so I'm going to add the ogbono. Something I should have done earlier was to remove the meat from the stock so I can use the stock to start cooking. So I'm going to do that now. If you notice, I don't have a lot of bowls. I'm going to add water and stir it, until I get the consistency that I want. I am also going to add the okra to it so that everything will just cook at once. And that way I'll know how much water I really need to put in there. I'm going to start adding other ingredients. That was the crayfish, 1 spoon of pepper for now. I am almost at the consistency that I want it to be, because the thing with this Nigerian soup, if it's too thick on the day you cook it, it's going to be thicker when it cools down. You want it to be just right so that people won't have to add water when they heat it up to eat. Also, there are probably going to be chunks of seasoning in this thing because I added it when they're in hot water. I should have mixed it in cold water or even mixed it with the okra itself while I was frying it. I mean the ogbono, because now, see, this black stuff is seasoning that is now stuck together. I just hope it's not pepper. But yeah, I'm going to try to find, it's not a lot of them that are chunky like that, just a few. So I'll try to fish them out and dissolve it. When it starts to form like this, it's cooked. I believe. But I tasted it. It's cooked. So I'm going to add the spinach. And then my bitter leaf. This might be a lot of bitter leaf though. So now I'm gonna throw all my meats in here. So fish, reduce the heat. And you have to keep turning this thing, otherwise it will burn. My brother that is always saying, the pot's not full. This pot is full now. Over full, they worry himself. Oh, we just have to wait for it to boil so that everything will blend in. And then I'll get my portion for tasting. So it's done, but as you can see, slimy. Just the way we want it. So by the time it's cool, it's gonna be a little bit thicker than this. And I already dished out my tasting. This, my dears, is my portion for tasting. And it's still very hot. It's not bad, but I think I made it too watery. So I hope it gets a little bit more thicker than this. Otherwise, I'm gonna be drinking it with spoon, Ghana style. It's really nice. I'm going to sit down and enjoy it. Oh wait, I don't know if I finished. I want to find where I can go to dance south. I haven't danced it in a long time. Or maybe I can just join a dance group. I don't know. On my waist, I want to keep my waist free. So I want to join a dance group. There's something else that I have on my bucket list that I want to do. And I also want to do kickboxing. I got the gloves. I did it I remember when, maybe 2021, 2022, when I was traveling. I was in this kickboxing class and I really liked it. I haven't got gloves, so I'd like to do that class again. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys